Should you try Charlie and John's strings? Hey everyone, hope you're well. So in today's video we're checking out Charlie and John's guitar strings. So the wonderful people at Charlie and John's recently sent me a couple of strings. I've got a set of 9 to 46 here, and then we've got a set of 10s as well here, 10 to 46. So I'm going to whack the 9s on my Telecaster and the 10s on my Gibson. I'm going to give you some single coils, some humbucker tones, but first we better get restringing. So like I said, I'm going to whack the 9s on my Telecaster. I've got to take the strings off first. I normally would play these are D'Addarios. 10 to 52 is my preferred string gauge. But today, we're mixing things up, which is cool. So like I said, I'm going to fast forward this, but we're going to put the 9s on this guitar. And I'm going to figure out what guitar I'm going to put the 10s on. But yeah, stay tuned. So, literally going to start taking the strings off. Here we go, this might take a while. Where's that string winder? Okay, so inside the packet, nice and easy to open. They're airtight, so no moisture's getting in there, which is awesome. We've got the logo on the front that you've seen before, and the strings are grouped together actually. That's interesting. Normally you get them individually wrapped, but again, I'm completely new to this. So here we go, we've got the 1st and the 4th string, 2nd and 5th, and 3rd and 6th. So they're all there. So I'm going to start by simply putting the thick E string on, and see how we get on. So before I put this in the guitar, I just wanted to say a comment on how neat these strings look. I'm referring to the end where like the ball end isn't and the wine's coming down. So one of the big claims that Charlie and John's strings sort of go on about is the fact that they're all hand wound. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that yet in the video, but that's very different. Most strings are done on machine, obviously. So yeah, you can certainly tell a difference there. I'm going to try and get a close-up of this compared to my D'Addario string, so you can hopefully see. But yeah, they're lovely and shiny. Feel good so far, but obviously I need them at tension on the fretboard. So let's get restringing. Alright, strings are on. Let's get these ends cut off because I currently sound like a wind chime. And then let's get it plugged in. So I'm on the Marshall Plexi. I'm going to start off with the neck pickup. Got a bit of reverb going on, a bit of a crunch. Sounds a little bit like this. Love it. So strings are nice and bright, feel fantastic, nice twang to them. I'm going to play a little bit with the fingers, and then I'm going to go to a bit with the pick, and I'm going to switch between the 2 pickups. So here goes. Alright, so I'm going to grab the pick now. I'm going to start digging into strings, a bit more blues for you, and let's see how well these strings handle a couple of bends. Alright, hitting pretty hard there. Feels great, sounds good, loving it. First impressions, liking it. I think I'm going to go to the bridge pickup as well. So again, still through the Marshall Plexi. I'll try something with a backing track so you can get a bit of a different vibe as well, see how it sounds in a mix, I guess. Let's try something a bit more ambient. Going to get a variety of tones here, going between the two pickups again. And again, plenty of string bends in this one. Hope you enjoyed the Tele there. So it's time to restring up my Gibson. I'm going to go for the hollow body. This is my Gibson ES 345. It's a vintage one from 1970, and always loved the tone of this guitar. It's a very special guitar to me, and I thought, let's treat myself. Let's give it the Charlie and John treatment. So we're going to whack these 10s, 10 to 46 on this 1970 ES 345, and let's see what it sounds like. So one of the things I noticed about these strings so far is how loud they are acoustic. I know this is a semi-hollow guitar, there's going to be a bit more of that sound going on, but even on the Telecaster, same thing. As soon as they were strung up, hit that big E chord, it really rings. And I haven't stretched them as much as I normally would, and you've heard quite a lot of bends, and seems to be staying in tune great for me. I'm going to try my best to put it out of tune. You know, I like to do a lot of bends, as you know, but so far, so good. So I'm going to do some more tones on this guitar. Hopefully a bit of Gary Moore, stuff with lots of bends in. We'll see what else I can try. I'll do a bit with the pick and a bit with the fingers as well, and see what tones we can grab. Staying in tune great, really holding up well those big bends there, love that track. So what I'm going to do now is going to dig in with my fingers this time, bit of fingerstyle stuff. Lots more big bends and attitudes, and I'm going to be trying a bit of Jared James Nichols. So this is my take on one of his songs called Sometimes. Hope you enjoy. Alright then, Charlie and John strings. Well, I've got 2 empty packets here, so what is my verdict on these things? What did I think? Well, I think you can tell from the playing today, I've had a really good time playing these strings, and that's the most important thing for me. When I try a new product, did I have fun? Was I inspired? Did the guitar go back in the rack and I forget about it, or did I stay on that guitar all day? And to be honest, today, I've done an insane amount of playing. I've actually cut out a lot of playing examples, unfortunately, because I didn't want to make the video too long. I've saved them, don't worry, I'll make them into a future video, hopefully. But that tells me a lot about these strings. I had a good time, and that's what it's all about for me. Now, things that I take away from these strings, they've got a very bright sound to them. I'm a big fan of that. And the thing that shocked me the most was how loud they were. Again, I'm not going to claim to be an expert in building strings and manufacturing process. I don't understand how it works, I just know how to play them. But they were noticeably louder than my D'Addario strings I would normally play, okay? Even though they were thinner gauge, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. But yeah, bright sound and very loud. Not just this guitar, because it's hollow, semi-hollow. The Telecaster was very loud as too, very resonant, and you know, that's only a good thing. So if you want to know more about these strings, because like I said, I'm not an expert in manufacturing processes, all you need to do is go to their website. Go to charlieandjohns.com. I'll leave a link in my description box here on YouTube. If you don't know where that is, I'll annotate it on the screen, like this, hopefully, if I'm clever at editing, fingers crossed. And what you can do there is read up about the strings. I'll go into a lot more detail about the process, because again, I don't understand how it works. And if you fancy it, why not try some yourself? They do a few different gauges of strings. They've got a bit of merch. They also do acoustic strings as well. Might check them out. And again, you know, I'd encourage you to try something new. It's what it's all about, finding out inspiration with a new piece of gear, okay? So the only criticism I can give these strings, because I have to be balanced, I can't just be nice, and I'm not going to be rude, but I just wish they had a set of 1052, because that is, for me, the gauge that I am used to playing. My Les Pauls are always strung with 1052s. I like that gauge on a Gibson. However, the strings felt great and I had a really good time, but if I'm going to be balanced, you know, that's the only thing. They do a few different gauges, 9s up to 12s I think, but they haven't got like a mixed, like skinny top, heavy bottom sort of style set. So if I was going to get these strings again, I would probably ask to find a hybrid set between like a set of 10s and a thicker sort of, you know, lower strings and whatnot. Anyway, I wanted to mention that, to be totally honest with you today. But yeah, what did you think to these strings? What did you think to the playing today? Did you think I was having a good day when we were playing? It certainly felt like I was, but I'll let you decide on that one. So like I said, all the links you need are in the description box. At the moment, there's a buy 2 strings, get the 3rd pack free. So why not make the most of it and check the strings out? Let me know what you think in the comment section to these strings. Has anybody else tried these strings? Has anyone else heard of them before? I'll be honest, I've never heard of this company before. Sorry, Charlie and Johns. But when you first approached me, I was really intrigued, and you said you guaranteed that I would love the strings. Well, you were right, I did. So thank you again for sending them out to me. And again, you guys out there, if you're new to this sort of product, check them out, see what you think, and let me know yourself in the description box. Not the description box, in the comment section. It's been a long day, I'm tired, okay? So again, thanks again for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.